What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Unorthodox Saving. So by the title of the video, you guys want to know how to make $100,000 a year. Now, right off the bat, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not here to sell you anything. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. This isn't telling you guys to sell something to somebody to make more money. You know how people make those like webinars where you like pay $50 to get the secrets of life. Nothing like that. This is actual ways. And this is actual ways to make money, and it does require putting in work. For some of you, you're probably like, fine, this is what I want to know the whole time. Others be like, no, I want something a little bit more easy. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. So most people you know who make $100,000 plus a year either A, have a really good job because they went to school and now they're in a lot of debt, so it's kind of balancing it out. And if they didn't go to school, then you work a lot of hours, or you work a very, very strenuous job, which is like hard labor and things like that. Well, the constant myth that we've been told that has to be a thing is no longer a thing. I'm 22 years old. I make just shy of $50,000 a year at my main job, but through investing and living frugally, I'm able to make almost a six-figure income just by doing these steps. So to summarize my whole story, I save 80% of my income, I invest the rest, and my goal is to just retire before I'm 35 years old. So back on topic, for a lot of you guys, I understand that obtaining this goal is very hard because everybody's living circumstances is much different than the other. So at least it's going to put you on the right track if you have no idea what to do or where to start. So what I want you to do is grab a piece of paper and write down the things you are good at and the things you think you're half good at, or at least better than somebody else at. The reason why is not to boost your ego, but is these are ways that you can make more money. What you are good at is going to provide a service, and a lot of people call these side hustles, and they don't really have to be. I know plenty of people who have made six-figure businesses just off of this. So if you're a musician, for example, you see the piano behind me, you can go and become a piano tuner or an instrument tuner, and you don't need a college degree or anything. You may need certain certifications depending on where you live, but I promise you it is not that expensive. I'll leave a picture on the screen of how much it costs in New Jersey. And just by doing that, you can connect with people, you can teach lessons to people to make more money, then you can hire people to teach lessons and collect commissions. And I've known a couple people who have done this. And if you're not musically talented, you're really good at editing things on the computer. You can edit things, you can create a YouTube channel, different social media platforms, you can drop ship things to people. If you're not good at any of that, like you really are pretty much average, if you can talk, and you have good stories or anything like that, you can start a podcast. People will advertise their products. They will pay you to just say, hey, I use this. And if you really like that product, you can talk about it and collect money. Now, like I said, things like this do require work. But the reason why I'm talking about this first is because I'm looking at it as if you don't have a way to make money yet, and this is an easy way where you don't have a boss over your head. So the main point I'm trying to emphasize is that you should focus on your skill or that one point first to make more money. Build a foundation, because a common problem with people and just about anything in life is we think we can multitask very well when we can't, and I'm very guilty of that, and we spread ourselves too thin, and we end up not making any real money or any real progress because we think we can micro grow in all these different areas, and we can't. So the next thing you need to do after you start making money from a skill is investing your money into the stock market. I'll leave a video on how to invest in the stock market and my best investments for 2021 if the stock market doesn't interest you. And this is very easy just to say that you need to earn more by doing less. That's the whole goal. You know, you don't want to work ourselves to death here. Now, doubling back to the people who have jobs like I do, first things first is you should ask for a raise from your job before you get mad at me. Build up a history of why you need to get a raise in the first place. You know, if you're just like kind of showing up to a job you don't really care about and you ask for a raise, you're probably going to get a bad response. Now, my job personally does not do that. They have set raises and there's no like arguments at all. The only way you're going to make more money is to save more money in that instance, because if you can't get a raise by doing anything at your job, then you need to cut back on expenses so you save more and you can invest the rest. If you're cutting back on expenses and you have no idea like how to really start, where to do that, this isn't an advertisement, this isn't an affiliate link, but I've been using Personal Capital. It's a website, it's an app on your phone. It tracks all of your expenses. You can link in your bank accounts, your investments accounts, and it tracks everything. It tells you your net worth. It has a little bar graph if you're improving or if you're not improving. It tracks all of your expenses into certain categories in a pie chart, and it'll tell you where you spent more, where you spent less. It'll tell you your credit score. So I really do enjoy this because I promise you, if you just look at this, you are going to find at least one thing you can cut back on. Also, if you don't like using personal capital, you don't want to use what I use, there's another one called mint.com that's also a respectable one I've used myself. And both platforms are very good. It's just all personal preference to choose what you like. And after this is all said and done, if you have any outstanding debt, such as a car loan, student loans, or anything that I would say is about 5 to 6% interest or more, pay that off first and then start investing into other things such as stocks, crypto, real estate, and I'll leave the video for my best investments for 2021, and that way you can just look at everything as a whole and see what you want to invest into. Because after everything is done, after you have made more money, you saved more money, your debts are gone, you have everything as a base, you need to start building multiple streams of income, and this is where the real money starts to pile in. So for me, I invested into stocks and my retirement accounts, I invest into crypto, I invest into real estate, and then I had my main job as my income. And then now, as I'm doing this YouTube channel, if one day you guys think my content is valuable enough, I will get paid to do so. That is not really the goal of the channel, but hey, anything's possible. So if you have any questions, just ask them down below. If you want me to make a video on a certain topic, if you want me to cover a certain thing, I'm more than happy to do so. I have a few links down below. If you want to get started investing, you can get free stocks. If you use M1 Finance, you get a free $10. If you start with crypto, you get a free $10. These are all affiliate links, by the way, so you don't have to use my link. If you're like, screw you, Joe, just do your own thing, and I'm more than happy. Then I have a newsletter down below called Morning Brew. This is a free newsletter. You just give your email, and it will tell you what's going on in the world in like 5 to 6 bullet points, and what are the markets doing. And if you don't like it, you literally just hit the unsubscribe button from the email letter, and it's gone. They don't bother you again. And I really do like them. That's not really an affiliate link at all. I just really like that. And that's all I have for you guys today. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.